Clinton and Bernie Sanders sharpening their attacks a week before the New York primary, and Donald Trump's children are talking about missing their chance to vote for their dad. CBS 2's Tony Aiello here now with Campaign 2016 for today. Tony.
Maurice, critics are joking Donald Trump couldn't organize his own family. His son Eric and daughter Ivanka didn't register as Republicans in time and can't vote in next week's primary.
New York has one of the most onerous rules in terms of registration, and it required us to register a long time ago, almost close to a year ago.
Explaining the issue to CNN, Ivanka Trump was incorrect. She had until October to register as a Republican, 4 months after her father announced.
I have a feeling she'll be voting in November for me.
Polls show Trump has a massive lead in New York over Cruz and Kasich. He'll welcome the win here after being outmaneuvered for delegates in Colorado and elsewhere. Cruz talked about that with radio host Glenn Beck.
Donald's whole pitch is he's a great businessman, and yet his campaign right now, it appears he can't run a lemonade stand.
I know the rules very well, but I know that it's stacked against me and by the establishment.
Republican John Kasich sat down with CBS's Scott Pelley.
Virtually every poll, I am the only one that beats Hillary Clinton.
If Trump is the nominee, you're not going to work for him. You're not going to campaign for him.
Well, let's wait to see who we have as a nominee.
As for the Democrats, the Sanders camp bombarded reporters with statements criticizing Hillary Clinton for taking speaking fees, having a super PAC, and supporting many trade deals, and even accusing her of a credibility gap.
Our job is to stand up to these powerful special interests, not to take their money.
A top Clinton aide took to Twitter to slam Sanders for cheap politics. Tuesday night, Clinton flew to Florida for fundraisers while her husband worked to get out the vote in New York.
We have got to have a big vote for Hillary in New York next week, and if we do, she'll be your president, and you'll be glad.
The Democrats debate in Brooklyn on Thursday night. Also today, House Speaker Paul Ryan put the kibosh on talk he'd emerge as the GOP candidate from a contested convention, saying, "Count me out." Maurice.
Thank you, Tony. And Mrs. Clinton responding tonight to the outcry over a joke with Mayor de Blasio. She says the line was his, not hers.
Thanks for the endorsement, Bill. Took you long enough.
Sorry, Hillary. I was running on CP time.
Cautious politician time.
Well, CP time traditionally refers to colored people's time, an inside joke among African Americans about running late. The joke was part of a skit at the annual Inner Circle dinner over the weekend. De Blasio's office says he was simply poking fun at his own reputation for being tardy.